Welcome back, everyone. This is your friendly neighbor, No Tide, and we are at the place of vampires. Castle. Vampire Castle. I don't really know what it's called. But before we go up there, you actually have to talk to her.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, maybe you don't. First you gotta go up there, I guess. Last time I went up here and the gate was closed, and I was like, what do I do? And I ran back, and then she's like, I need to talk to you. And I was like, oh. So yeah, see, the gate's closed, so maybe we have to run up here and be all like, oh, the gate's closed, and then... I don't think that's what I'm actually supposed to do. You're supposed to run way up, a little bit up, but then she, like, stops you, but she doesn't stop me. She just waits down there. And if you were to go in there by yourself, I'm pretty sure you'd get murdered because you're not even a vampire.
Hey, so, before we go in there...
Before we go in there, what is it?
I wanted to thank you for getting me this far, but after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think... I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. What now?
So, yeah. I've made it clear that I was with the Dawngaurd. So that might make things interesting. I don't know if that changed anything. I don't think it will. It should still leave me with the option to continue. So yeah. Other things though. The other things to talk about right now though are Banjo-Kazooie. That is the other game I am playing right now and doing an LP of. If you want to check that out, that'd be super cool, guys. That'd be super cool. Also, it'd be awesome, since I'm just starting, I need to get some subscribers. If you like what you see, leave a comment. If you don't like what you see, leave a comment. Also, if you like what you see, subscribe to me. There'll be more coming. Starting out slow. Did the Banjo-Kazooie as a warm-up. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna finish it. But also,
I cannot believe it.
I'm gonna do new games at the same time as I'm doing old games. So I'm gonna be doing. Right now I'm doing Skyrim, obviously, and then Banjo-Kazooie. Then I'm going to be doing, like, Golden Sun, and then Dark Souls, and then, you know, kind of alternating the two. Between older Nintendo and not such high I shouldn't even say high graphical. I mean, I love the graphics in Golden Sun. But I mean, you know, obviously, I mean, Skyrim isn't realistic, but it goes for a more feel of realistic, a more...
Yes, I have the scroll.
Realism feel than it things like Mario, which is more like a cartoon.
Must I really say
so
words aloud?
Yeah.
Ah, if only your traitor mother were here.
So they are speaking.
I would let her watch this reunion.
So they're her mother has left his wife,
who is this
and I am a stranger brought into this hall.
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkin.
I'm No Tide, by the way. No Tide Games. This is my character, No Tide. Oh, whoa. It's crazy, isn't it? It's like I planned it. Not really. Well, the thing about the name No Tide is I've used it for a while now. And I've been using it since the 8th grade, and I had to come up with a BattleNet account name for StarCraft. And I was looking around, and I was like, "What do I do?" And I was like, I saw the game Majesty, and it was Gold Edition. And I was like, "Well, I'll take one of those words, and I'll just spell it backwards." And took Edition, spell it backwards, and hey, that's my name. So yeah, do I get a reward for finding your daughter?
I was about to suggest
finding your daughter, Darty.
Yes,
a reward for finding your daughter. And yes, I certainly do deserve one. You're right, man.
That is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my
his blood. So you can go into this not being a vampire and then just instant vampire awesome lord or whatever. So don't worry, guys. And if I refuse your gift, then I will be prey, and he'll spare your life here, and then you go basically, I guess, If you say no, you go back to the Dawnguard and you continue working with the Dawnguard. But if you say yes here, you stay with the vampires. Now he's going to show the awesomeness of the Vampire Lord. Oh, that just... it's so cool.
Make your choice.
I'm going to make my choice. I'm going to accept it and become a vampire. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back after this episode. I'm going to go back to the autosave of this. I'm going to save and then I'm going to say no, basically. And then I'll have a split episode, which will be interesting. So now we're a vampire. We fell asleep. We become a vampire though. And now we are able to turn into one, a vampire lord. The transformation that people so wanted, that werewolves had, but vampires had nothing. Because really, before this, vampires are just kind of, no offense, are shit to people who love playing as vampires. They're just shitty. You have to deal with it. But now they're pretty good. So yeah, I'm ready to learn my new powers.
My guidance, you will become a deadly instrument.
So he doesn't really. This is literally like a tutorial. It tells you what buttons to push.
Power of the ancient blood is found
and everything.
in the form of the vampire lord. Assume the mantle of the vampire.
So as you saw, I already did. I went to powers and I selected vampire lord to put in my favorites, and I selected it. And to use it, it's just using your shout, and it turns you into vampire. And you can literally use this whenever the hell you want. That's the best part about this, in my opinion, is just being able to use Vampire Lord whenever you want. You can go in and out of it, and there's no one-day penalty.
With your left hand, you can wield the power of blood magic.
So yeah, the left hand, right now you only have 2 spells in your magic mode. Just Raise Dead, which is very useful, and then Drain Health. It auto, and then you have one other power, which is Bats, which is basically Whirlwind Sprint, except you turn into bats and you teleport across the room. Revert Form, Raise Dead, Vampire Sight, which is just Night Eye. I'm going to use Bats though.
Should you run out of magic height?
So yeah, and then now he's talking about if you hit the sneak button, the button that you can't sneak in Vampire Lord form, but when you do, it puts you down into walking mode instead of, if you didn't see that, you hover while you have your magic out, which is pretty badass already. Then you can if you just hit the sneak, you walk around. You can use your claws to fight. And this will also allows you to do finisher moves where you bite people's necks and drain their health. And it also, there's a perk later on where you get to completely replenish your house. So I'm going to show you some of these now. Let's do Bats first. There's a good place. Sprint's pretty cool. You get Fly. Just everything is just super cool with this. This is good. This is an example of Bats. It's Whirlwind Sprint, basically, with Bats. It says you teleport, but yeah. And now you can use it twice before it has to recharge, which is really cool. So here's the Drain Health. This is just like a little pawn. And then, yeah, it's an AoE attack, so person it hits, it damages, and you drain the health and anyone around them. So if you see a large group of enemies, throw it at them and you drain a lot of health. Or what I like to do is, if there's an enemy that's a little bit overpowering, you get the telekinetic grab, and it's basically telekinesis, except you can grab people. And I like to grab them, and then I just shoot the ground at my feet, and it's already draining health, and then you hit them for that, and then you can throw them up in the air. They'll take falling damage. So he's asking us to carry a task. I'm going to go do that.
Go and speak to Garen Marathi.
I'm going to go speak to Garen Marathi. I think it's the last episode I'm going to record tonight. I'm kind of tired. I got work tomorrow. I'm going to a party. I'll start editing these videos, post it on the Monday. I should have at least 3 videos, and I'm going to post 3 of them next week. I want to post one tomorrow. I think I have 4 videos, so I'll post one tomorrow. Of course, me saying this means nothing, because tomorrow is when I say I'm going to post this tomorrow. This will be the last episode that comes out, and then you'd be like, wait, so when was he doing this? I'm doing this on the 28th. So yeah, I think
I have lived for far too long.
I am going to stop here. This seems like a good place to stop. Oh, there's bats again. Oh, I want to show this first. So cool thing about bats is it can teleport forward. If you're like moving backwards, you actually teleport backwards. You don't teleport forward, which I think is pretty cool. It's a good like retreating tactic. And then if you want to just go back, you go to your favorites list and you go to revert form. You hit the shout button. Sometimes it takes just a few hits, and then you just turn back. And unlike the werewolf form, which I don't know if they've changed that, you keep all your clothes on, which is nice because it's really annoying. So next time I go and do my first mission as a vampire lord,